In this video, I'm taking over NYC to show you what's a world cuisine like here. We're going to be visiting 5 different locations and putting those locations to the test on 5 different criteria: taste, pricing, location, service, and overall presentation. Don't forget to subscribe and click that like button. We have a lot to show you. How was the food?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I'm right here. I'm in South Bronx, standing in front of the legendary street food icon called Lechon La Pirana. This guy, Angel Jimenez, has been around for over 25 years, serving community authentic Puerto Rican roasted pork and all other authentic Puerto Ricans, different dishes and food. It's so loud, music is playing, it's so much fun. All the neighbors are outside sitting literally. It's like a small community over here.
La Piraña, lechonera from the South Bronx. ¿Sí?
Sí, cuando tú le pagas a uno, me pagas.
It's the owner, Angel here. Angel Jimenez.
Piraña,
Hola,
La
señor. La Pirana. Who's famous machete is here too. See that? How big is that thing? People are visiting from all the different cities all over the world to come and visit this guy and taste his famous legendary roasted pork.
La Piraña.
La Pirana.
Pobre, mételo un mordisco.
These ladies behind me, they actually came all the way from Chicago to visit this guy and taste their food. Elsa,
That's good.
how was the food?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10? Señor. Happy birthday! Sí, sí. Guys, he is about to take out. Oof, look at this roasted pork. How long have you been doing this?
30 years
30 years.
by myself. I go through 300 pounds a day. I started 4 o'clock in the morning by myself.
How many hours you cook that?
10 hours. 10 hours roast.
10 hours roasted?
10 to 12 hours roast pork. Slow cook. That's why they come so juicy and tender. I'm a New York Times right now. Number 4, the best chef in the world.
You're a legend, senor.
That's the way we grew up, you know? Mira, La Piraña en el South Bronx.
See how all the locals are here. Do you guys like his food? How's his food?
Hey, I love you, Matata.
Un par de mensajes.
¿Sí?
Sí, cuando tú le pagas a uno, me pagas a mí. ¿Te acuerdas? Yo soy tu vecino, yo tengo la casa de al lado de tu negocio. Sí, cuando tú le
Gracias, mi amor.
Allá, princesa. Dime. Míralo, chulo, míralo.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, no, go see, go talk.
And this is banana?
Yeah, banana. Yeah,
And this is shrimps?
shrimp.
Shrimp. Nice. Puerto Rican shrimps.
Yeah, yeah.
And what's the special sauce?
This is the garlic sauce.
Garlic sauce.
That's a garlic sauce. And this one is the pineapple juice hot sauce. Yeah. That's, you know, the real deal.
Plate. So much meat, so much shrimp. Look at the size of this thing. How big is this? He has a banana.
That's like for 5 people.
Some shrimp, pork, roasted pork, legendary roasted pork that this guy is famous for. I never tried this before, so I'm gonna put this to the test and try this for the first time. Look at the size of this meat. Oh, this sauce is so garlicky, the ones that he added on top. The skin is so crunchy, so flavorful. He said it's been the pork is getting roasted for almost 12 hours. Wow, it's so soft, it's so moist, so garlicky. It's amazing. Look at the chunks of this meat. I also have a banana here I gotta try. Look at this banana.
He was gonna buy me a
Wow, I never had the banana like this before either. Texture so soft, and actually it's kind of going well with this greasy pork, which is delicious.
But the Ray-Bans, I don't know if they mean.
Guys, this is the legendary Lechon La Pirana. Well, what can I say about the pork? Pork is delicious. It's so moist, so juicy, so rich. And he said this meat is getting roasted for 12 hours. Let's try the shrimp right now. Look at that, it's red shrimp. It smells delicious. Wow.
I don't know, my friend.
Puerto Rican shrimps.
Nothing, my friend.
Wow. $25 for this size of plate. Well, definitely must visit. Check this place out. You won't regret it. Delicious roasted pork.
Tasting it, how it tastes.
Delicious, amazing.
Right?
This was Lechon La Pirana in South Bronx. Well, let's make our conclusion. For the taste, I'm gonna give 8 because it was a delicious, great roasted pork with delicious shrimp on the side. For the price, I'm gonna go 6 because we paid $25. I know there was a lot of meat, a lot of ingredients. That's why it cost $25. Plus the process of the cooking pork is so long, almost 12 hours. That's why. But overall, $25 I think is a little bit pricey. That's why I'm gonna give 6 for the pricing. Also, I'm gonna give 6 for the location because location is in the South Bronx. It's a little bit further from the center of the city. That's why it's not that accessible for the tourists and stuff. The location will be somewhere in the middle. I'm sure all the tourists will be hanging out over here trying his famous pork. Our next criteria is presentation. For presentation, I'm gonna give 8 because actually this roasted pork looked so good. It was so crunchy on the outside, on the skin. It was so juicy and moist on the inside. What about the experience and slash service? For the experience slash service, I'm giving it 9. The gentleman, Angel Jimenez, was really nice. He took us all the way to his oven where he roasts his pork for 12 hours. He showed us how the pork gets roasted. He showed us how he cuts it and using his traditional machete as well. That's why I'm giving it 9 for overall experience. Well, the total on the Lechon La Pirana is coming out to 37 points. Well, we're moving to our next stop. Don't forget to subscribe and click that like button. I'm in Queens right now. I'm on the 90th Street and Roosevelt Avenue, heading to this famous Peruvian food truck called Antojitos Doña Fela. I'm right here and I'm gonna go and try their food. It's picadores? Oh, thank you so much. She gave us picadores to try. It looks like some type of Peruvian donut, and it's sweet. It's sweet. She's deep frying it in the oil. It's very fluffy and super soft, so I'm ready to take my first bite. Crunchy on the outside, super soft on the inside. It's very light sweet. It's not like super sweet. Well, it's delicious, I love it. Never had Peruvian donut before. It's the first time I'm actually having it. It smells delicious, honestly, and I don't know what you're gonna recommend me to try because I wanna try something really authentic Peruvian food here because they're serving authentic homemade Peruvian food. They're one of the first Peruvian food trucks here in the neighborhoods that actually started to offer homemade food to the neighborhood, and people seem to love it a lot. This place became really famous. As she said, it's their famous chicken over rice with potatoes. Look at the size of the plate. It's pretty full, I would say. And there's lots of chicken over here. I'm ready to try. I never had Peruvian food. It's gonna be my first time trying it. And I wanna remind that we have 5 criteria to test today. Chicken looks pretty decent, honestly speaking. See how it's really good on the inside, how it's well cooked. It's has a crispiness on the skin outside as well. And simple white rice, I love it. Pretty simple. Let's give it a test now. Never had this before, never had this type of Peruvian chicken before. So cheers. Wow, so tender. Meat is so tender. It is literally so tender. I'm gonna try another piece from a different part. And it's cooked so well. It kept its moistness inside. It's not dry. With chicken, it's easily to get dry when you cook it. So the consistency of the chicken is really well. It's really well seasoned, well flavored, and it has only its char from the getting grilled over here. So let's try it another piece. It's delicious, honestly. This chicken is wow. Homemade food right here on the 90th Street and Roosevelt Avenue. Can you imagine if you're on the go and you just in the rush need to get a quick good bite? You're stopping by here, getting their food, boom, homemade food. Guys, I'm gonna try another piece of chicken because it was delicious and can't get enough of it. Well, rice is pretty regular, slightly salted, really well, greasy rice. I don't like dry rice and I don't like super soft rice. I like when the rice is having exactly this consistency of being not too mushy, not being too overcooked, and slightly salted. This is exactly what we have here, and it's delicious. It's just really going well. It's not killing the flavor of the chicken, which is really important. Chicken is a dominant here, and it's obvious. It's delicious. Huge piece of chicken again. It's delicious, honestly. It's so moist. It's like homemade good food that your mom would cook on a regular basis. It's delicious. It's like, I'm telling you, homemade vibes. I love homemade food. This makes me feel good, actually, this food. Delicious. So we got the guacaína sauce here. The gentleman next to me mentioned it's actually made from yellow chilies, but it's not really spicy. He said it's from yellow chili. So let's dig it in and try it. Wow, great sauce. You can taste the peppers, but it's not super spicy. It has its little kick, but not killing the flavor of the food. Chicken is dominant, it's delicious. Let's try the potato. Yes, potato is boiled and slightly grilled. It's delicious too. Pretty bold, which you need something bold in this type of plate. It gives the balance of flavors. Wow, delicious. Definitely must try. And verdict on this beautiful Doña Fela food truck in Queens, New York. So let's start with the price. We paid $12, which is really affordable for New York. That's why I'm gonna go 7 points for the price. And in regards to taste, I'm gonna give 7.5 because it was a great, delicious chicken. Presentation, I'm gonna give 6. It was a pretty regular presentation, but the char on the chicken looked really well. That's why I'm keeping it above the average and giving it 6. What about location? On the location, I'm gonna give 7 because it's right on the Roosevelt Avenue. It's a main avenue in Queens, and there's a lot of people, traffic, cars, and people passing by. So it's a really good location, busy location. And what about the overall experience / service? Well, I want to give 8 for the experience / service. Very nice people, very lovely people. She showed me, she gave me recommendations, she allowed me to record and show it to you, how their food is made as well. She gave us recommendation, we tried their chicken, which was delicious. So the total for the Doña Fela food truck came to 35.5 points. And we have a lot more to show you. Great experience at Doña Fela's food truck. She even gave me a little present for a good luck here. What a nice person, right? We had visited a few places, and this is world cuisine in NYC. And this is the first part of this video. So I'll see you guys at the second part of this video. So don't forget to subscribe and click that like button. And I'll see you guys there. Let's go.